That's really how fighting game DLC should be done.
I don't know if it's gonna be DLC specifically, or if it's gonna be actually,
Guys, the players are here.
Eventually, like a new version will come out, and eventually those characters will be added in that version. But either way, at some point we will have everybody back, which is good. But for now, I have to play somebody else, and I'm probably gonna do either Sin or Soul or Slayer.
I don't know.
Okay,
I would say that just for supporting, I don't know, just for supporting the game over time, I would support the Skullgirls model. Anyway, on to our match.
Yeah. Yes, the model of Skullgirls is good, but I don't think it's actually viable for a big company that isn't getting like Kickstarter money, you know.
Well, maybe not having it free for first month or anything, but just releasing a little over time would be a great way to keep people coming back for up to a year after the games come out. Really increase its lifespan. Anyway, on to the game. Ooh!
Valkenhayn versus Kagura, and Valkenhayn is almost got the full combo off of that jumping beast starter. Jump C, he was baiting a DP there.
This matchup has got to be heavily in Valkenhayn's favor due to his height and mobility. He can basically run circles around Kagura outside of Kagura using his stance moves.
And Kagura is generally bad, while Valkenhayn is generally very good. Even in this game where his wolf gauge was nerfed, he's still very good. He's just very difficult. And 2B from Kagura message out.
Like any mode change character, it's knowing when to use his mode and where. That's the key to really mastering it.
The problem with Valkenhayn specifically...
with the super cancel!
Yeah, the problem with him specifically is that his instant overhits take a lot of dexterity and a lot of very tight lengths to do. Okay, now what he's doing here is just sitting back to get the wolf meter back, and Kagura is supposed to pressure him in this time because it's the only time in which he will actually be able to do anything, but he will just let him get the meter back, and if you do that, you die.
Oh yeah, your best chance against Valkenhayn is to get him to run his wolf meter down.
And then pressure him, he has no defense.
Oh yeah,
into after drops the combo, it was slightly too high. Like everything Valkenhayn does is very difficult.
Oh, nice catch with the projectile into Wyvern.
But he gets the wolf drill, counter hit specific combo, and so Kagura has to burst out. And let's see here. Again, he's getting the wolf meter, and Kagura is just letting him do it. Get in! Do something!
At the very least, make use of charge buffering. Like, you can make certain moves safe by following up with a Wyvern if you charge buffer it. That would actually be a really good frame trap in a situation like this, because I doubt DOD3 would actually expect it at this point.
And he drops his jumping C again, and he gets the cross up, and he does 6C,
nice hit, but not very good combo, especially if we're in the corner.
He could actually kill him there because he could overdrive and then do the air super, but he didn't do that. And now again setting up the big fireball, trying to get in, counter hit.
Ooh, nice air drill for the finish.
And DOD3 player, very good Wolfie experience. Very good first game.
I'd say that the main adjustment Kagura needs to make is that he's got to be more aggressive once the wolf gauge runs low. He does need to defend while Valkenhayn can pressure with the wolf gauge, but the second he's got to back off to recharge, that's Kagura's moment to get in. And I think he was waiting too long to have Sonic Boom to cover him. You don't really need that against a low gauge Valkenhayn.
Yep, you don't.
Generally, you just need to play smart and know which stances make good approaches. Oh, but he's making the switch to Jinky Saragi. Could we see a salty run back?
And this matchup is actually even, I would say, because...
I'd say so.
Because Jin has a lot of defensive options.
Jin has about the same number of defensive options as Valkenhayn has offensive. He's got a couple of great dragon punches, and at 50 meter he's got Yuki Kaze for catching almost anything you can call out.
Exactly. And Jin has good pressure, and Valkenhayn is terrible at dealing with pressure.
Yeah, Jin's freeze resets allow for an absolutely fantastic pressure game.
And he does the 2D specific combo, but he didn't follow it up correctly. And let's see now, back to neutral.
Ooh, caught him out of the air with a JP.
And
oh, there's the wolf drill, and he's starting into a combo. Not bad. Oh, and he gets the conversion into the corner, forces the burst.
That combo is very difficult because what you have to do is you have to become wolf, air dash, then become human, then become wolf again, and then do wolf A. You have to do all of that in that space of the air dash.
Definitely a show of technical skill from Mr. DOD3.
He's using one of the hardest characters, and he's doing cool stuff with him, so we're very happy to see this. And
oh yeah.
But he can kill with this, he can do 3C super.
Here comes the super! Take a look at this. DOD3 is putting awesome in difficult but awesome.
Very good, very good. And match point for DOD. Are you gonna get the D, Tiny Tim, or are you gonna fight back? Let's see.
Oh,
and a lot of sitting back.
Pressuring. He has got to be pressuring. He can't let DOD3 just hold back.
Yeah, now he's getting the wolf meter back, and he's just sitting back, letting him do that. That's why he's losing. You have to pressure Valkenhayn before he gets his meter.
Another thing I've noticed is that for the most part, early in the game with Jin, you've got to try to end with the ice car into C follow-up because it grants you a lot of meter, and Jin needs to be able to EX at least once for most of his big hitters.
Yeah, either that or he needs a very unlikely starter. And now Valkenhayn is trying to do mix-up, but he gets messed out. 5-stick counter into super, that's a weird choice, I think. But it's good.
At this point, I'd say he has the meter to kill. Valkenhayn doesn't get a whole lot of the benefit out of crush triggers and rapid missiles.
Actually, he does crash, not crash triggers, but counter assaults. That's what he likes. But anyway, he takes it.
Oh, that's a really good thought. Counter assault is would be very important for Valkenhayn.
Yeah, but he didn't even need it here.
Of course, I hate to say it, but I think the reason he did it is just because Tiny-Tim's defense was unfortunately subpar.
I think
I would chalk this one up to a lack of matchup experience. I don't think Tiny-Tim's was ready for a Valk matchup.
I think the good part of that super outside of the damage is it takes a lot of time to do. So during that time, your wolf meter recovers. So if your meter is very low, if your meter is very low,
that's
you do
a nice
super.
banner out of Tiny-Tim's right there.
Yep.
Just popping the GG into the quick chat.
Very good sportsmanship.